Let's just watch the video. Let's see if there's anything wrong with it or niggas overreacting per usual. Let's watch the vid. Wait, first, let's get some context.
Oh, what's wrong?
Tom's wife is cheating on him with a singing Usher.
Oh, I didn't say she was cheating.
Oh, Lord, how did you end up with that white woman anyway?
I say toss her goofy ass out the window and let that hoe stargaze from
Now,
outside.
Riley, there's never a place for violence in a relationship.
There just seemed to be a place at the restaurant last night. She made you look like a bitch in front of Usher.
Boy, watch your mouth.
Granddad, she did make Mr. Dubois look like a bitch.
Yeah, we all know she made Tom look like a bitch, but found a different way to say it.
I mean, I could see if it was a real nigga. If you lost your hoe to T.I., I'd be like, hey, that's T.I. But Usher, you better check that hoe, Mr. Dubois.
You know what? You guys are right. I'm gonna go back there and put her in check.
Oh my God.
Violating. You see she with a nigga. You don't give her the eyes. Don't give her the eyes.
Ah, now that's what I like to see. Sarah's smile.
No, honey, don't sing.
Wait, the nigga, it's not like he sounds absolutely horrendous. I mean, he don't sound the best, but goddamn. Does she even like him?
Is that Usher?
Yes! Oh my God! He's coming over!
This nigga's violating. We gotta have a conversation about Usher.
Oh, sorry, you hit the table.
Hey, how you doing, babe?
Hi, Mr. Usher. I can't believe it's you. I'm Sarah.
You have a beautiful smile, Sarah. Sarah, smile.
He don't even sound better than Tom.
Oh, won't you smile and welcome me? Sarah.
I'm fucking dead.
That was beautiful.
This is what I do.
Oh, this is...
This nigga said, this is what I do. Said, let's go get some fresh air.
Okay, one more. Please, we gotta get one
that
more.
one. Let's go get some
Nah.
fresh air.
Yeah, it'll be good for my vocals.
Sorry, man.
I'm gonna tickle you again.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me, though.
You rolling with us.
And this is where I put the rabbit ears behind his head. See, honey?
Point. All right, that gives you some context as to the type of man Usher is, all right? That's what he's capable of out here in these streets. Keke Palmer is in a public relationship with her light-skinned homie. The Eagles even sent him tickets and merch for the baby, right? But looking at this glare in Usher's eyes, you would think this nigga does not care. You saw what he did to Tom. Now look at him once again, right? Let's just watch the video. All right, that was the first problem. Don't put your hand over no nigga's neck like that. You better side hug every single nigga. It could be your brother. Side hug him too. Here's my headcanon. What if they had a fight about her not only going out, but what she was wearing going out, right? And again, she's Keke Palmer. She's Keke Palmer at the end of the day. And for him, he can't really tell Keke Palmer what to do. So they had a fight. She went out. She's like, now she going out. She thinking, I'm not even sure if it is going to work out because this nigga not on my level. But for her, she trying to get her mojo back. She trying to snap back. You know what I'm saying? Now it's Usher. I get it. It's Usher, right? But either way, I don't give a damn who this nigga is. It could be Drake with his painted nails. Do not put both. Look how close she is. This nigga's groin is all up on her clitoris. This is where things get a little weird. Keke does a little dance and turns around and says, "This is what I'm holding, Usher. This is what I got back then." Usher looking at it like, ooh, these are my confessions. Don't spin for no nigga. I don't care if it's a nigga out in the mall doing fucking public interviews. Like, if my girl did a 360 for a nigga, it's a problem. She did a voluntary 360. He even asked for it. She said, "This is what I'm holding. This is what the baby gave me." And Usher looking at it like, whoo. And she said, period. She looked good though. But Usher, this is what Usher's supposed to do, right? Like, I'm not being serious about Usher actually doing anything. I might have a little problem, right? But that's for my girl. But my girl ain't Keke Palmer. And more than likely, she's the breadwinner in the relationship. So now you'll say, why is that relevant? Why does that even matter? This is Keke Palmer's boyfriend, Darius Dalton. Let's look at Darius's Instagram real quick. We're just getting context for the situation, all right? Just getting context. That's all we're doing, context. But it looks like he's just a guy on the internet. One of them light-skinned niggas that, you know, Keke saw him. She let him pipe, she got pregnant. He got on a Keke Palmer shirt. He's here with the baby. It looked like she's coming in to pick up the baby and leave again. So he's essentially, seemingly, a house husband. But Darius came out and Darius said, "It's the outfit though. You a mom." Now, initially I was like, this shit is cool. But then she turned around. I was like, oh, this is why I think they probably had a fight before she left out. And he was mad about the outfit. And he couldn't get through to her. So then he went to social media. But that was the only thing he said. Because he was getting cooked off of this. I think the quote tweets they're quoting him to hell. We're going to pull that up real quick. We live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother of his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others. And he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representations. I have standards and morals to what I believe. I rest my case. Depending on how much niggas like the person you're talking about, you might get cooked. Now, this is a risky thing I'm doing here, looking at the quotes. But they are going in. Stay-at-home dad talking about man of the family.
Get a job, nigger.
Oh! What the fuck? He's just like me. Yo, chill. The first one? I'm like, it's 3 seconds. It can't be that bad. If you're so concerned about what she wears as a mom, then why are you as a dad posting half-naked photos to Instagram? Everyone last one of these photos are from 2020 to 2021. Therefore, you knew who you dated and had no problem making her the mother of your child. Please go sit in the dark. They're saying, you know you got with somebody that was risque. Oh my God. Instead of organizing the frozen breast milk by date for my sister, this is what you're doing? Oh my God. First of all, people also ask, what does Darius Dalton do? I hope Darius is not on Twitter. This must not be good for his psyche. They said, I couldn't help but notice your father left you. They searched all the things from my dad where he's like talking about his mom, and they realized he doesn't talk about his dad. Oh my God. It's always the least traditional clinging on to tradition. Mind you, he impregnated her without marrying her, and she's the breadwinner by far. Baby, she's the man of the house. You can't argue against this one. I have nothing to say against this one. She's right. How you the man of the family, your wife's bank account is 12 times the amount of yours. Sit down and feed Keke Palmer her grapes. Know your place and don't ever speak on her again. Fuck! We like 7 tweets in, my nigga. It's 21,000 quote tweets. Damn. Oh my God. You want a traditional family, but yet Keke the breadwinner. 2, you had a baby out of wedlock. 3, you're not fully white. Huh? 4, you're broken ugly. Shut the fuck up. You're broken ugly. I guess people kind of connect traditional to being white. We live in a generation where single mothers with no ring are not only wives, but the breadwinners of their household to bums.
You go get a damn job.
Yeah.
So how are you traditional conservative when you ain't married to an old girl, you had a baby out of wedlock, when the mother of your child is queer? Keke is queer? Bro, listen, this is why I stay the fuck away from Twitter. I'm like, bro, you gotta just be quiet. You can't say nothing. You can't say anything. If I'm Darius Dalton, allegedly jobless, and my girlfriend is basically a superstar, right? I'm shutting the fuck up on social media, but when you get home, we're having that conversation. Why did you take it to social media, my nigga? So he tried to throw around, I'm the man of the house. There are some things that come with that. If you want to throw your dick on the table like that, there's some other things you gotta do that comes with that. Your girlfriend is a celebrity. She's on the internet. And people like Keke Palmer a lot. The only time I saw people disagree with Keke Palmer is when she tried to talk about Claire Huxtable. Other than that, the niggas is always backing Keke Palmer. This is not how you handle things, young man. If you're a house husband, you got to be that shit all the way, my nigga. Be quiet and shut the fuck up. Listen, we know who Nicki Minaj is. We know what her baby daddy looks like. But Nicki Minaj, she got to ask, I guess he knows who he married. But if he got a problem with what she doing, he's not, if he comes out and tweets, "You're a mom, though. I'm the man of the house, da-da-da-da-da," they would fucking eat him alive. The best thing this nigga can do is come out and apologize and say he shouldn't have brought it to social media and go away for the rest of the year. Or you come out, you double down. You double down, reply to a few tweets and say, nah, we not going like that, and get out of that lady's house. Reverse the roles a little bit, because I think the problem is, like, of course, I don't agree with him because the message I agree with, but not the messenger, because the message doesn't make sense based on who he is. Right? You can't say that you're not the breadwinner. So let's say he made more money than her. Then he could tell her what to wear. I guess that's what we're saying. If he made more money than her, he could tell her she can't go out. But I don't like how we're using money to shit on him necessarily. But Darius, I hope this is the last tweet of the year for you. I hope the rest of the tweets you have for the year is basically Keke's amazing. Got her pregnant, but the bag ain't secured yet, right? 2 more babies out of her, get the ring, put in your 5 years, get alimony, and then you can come back on Twitter. So this is really a 6-7 year plan. By the time you're 30 or 40 years old, then you're back, you're ready for Twitter again. But right now, you just got to go away. Right now, just walk away.